So not all too much, and Onke is already trying to slaughter the new chickens. Straight in there with the chickens manslaughter. But yeah, I think if this goes to Vertigo, we'll see a very, very fun third map as well.
Yeah, that's especially it. Vertigo, not a map you get to see very often, though once that major is over and all the tournaments have converted to the new map rotation, I assume we're going to see a lot of Vertigo because I most likely that new map is going to get permabanned every single time by one side, and then, well, they have to fill the void somehow. Especially because
Yeah.
not a lot of teams had Train as their permaban.
Yeah, I mean, I always loved just watching Train because of being able to watch AWPers do their thing. That was always fun for me. Um, I just really liked watching how the AWP was able to play that map. But whatever, we see it today.
I'm gonna be talking about how sad I am about missing Train a lot. Just a heads up, if it was Dust 2 or Mirage, I'd be like cheering and screaming outside, "Yes, finally!" But no, they got rid of arguably one of the best maps in CS:GO. But
I mean, if
well,
it gets a very nice rework, liven up the. I mean, obviously it's been around for a while, so maybe a little bit of a livening up might do it some good in terms of maybe creating some new opportunities, but keeping that base structure. I want them to do something more than they did with Dust 2, that's for sure, because that map is a snore fest.
yeah, there's not very much about that map, and it gets played, I assume, the most of any map out there currently. Mirage actually used to be that case, but the teams tend to play less Mirage at the moment. Nuke is actually one of the. I mean, Nuke is a map that I'm really happy about in its current state as well, because it has diverged from a fully CT side to a very even side between the two teams, and I guess that's a big plus. Something that Train, of course, never really got into. It was just mainly CT sided, unless a team was really, really bad at defending.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
Inferno, at least
yeah.
Inferno is still left, and Inferno is also an absolutely exciting map. You've got
Oh, yeah.
yourselves CT aggression that can be played, T side aggression, of course, the banana rush always there, and it's a map that is probably the most perfect mix in the rotation between Puggy and strategy, because you can definitely outplay your opponents with a good smoke execute and dragging them away between the two sides. We see it time and time again. Teams run down the clock a little bit too much in Inferno. That's one thing that I do fear a bit, because they tried to go for like the 500 IQ last 15 seconds smoke fake on one side, run the other. But you can also have one player just rushing down banana and then getting all the kills, opening up the site, winning the round single handedly. So it's like a perfect mix between skill and well, strategy.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't be waiting too long for this game to get going, as we just watch everybody have a bit of personal time.
Oh,
Chicken.
chicken.
Chicken. Yeah, they want to show us a new chicken. It's a white chicken. Oh. He's gonna try and run. He's just
Oh
trying to run away. He's being hounded. Oh.
no! But if you knife it, the feathers still turn brown. Okay. Would
Valkyrie's
have
fix.
hoped that we'd get to see white feathers.
I mean, Jesus, people just can't be pleased, can they?
Nope. I mean, I'm happy that we get a new map. That's without a doubt. I'm
Yeah, for
happy. It's
sure.
gonna take some getting used to, especially casting, finding all the names for it. I mean, I'm gonna be forced to grind a lot of CS:GO again just to figure out how the map works.
Oh yeah, of course. And I did put a tweet out last night about it, saying like, yeah, I'm disappointed Train's been removed, but I'm happy we've got a map in regardless, and I really want to see how it develops, just like Overpass did, just like Vertigo has. I want to see how it develops and whether it can become a staple of the competitive map pool. And let's hope we can get into things with Navi Junior. It looks like they won out the knife round there, so they'll get to pick their sides on LDLC's map pick.
Well, what will they go for, you think? T or CT? Normally they tend to go for CT, but could be a surprise.
Um. Ooh. I mean, Navi Junior. Even though they don't play this map much, they are generally picking up more rounds on the T side. So maybe they go for that. Maybe they just go for the side that they feel they can pick the most rounds up on, just as a bit of a comfort thing, perhaps. But we'll have to wait and see. And a bit of tic-tac-toe while we pass the time. I think it's a stalemate, isn't it? Yeah, no winners, only losers.
There's like three strategies at all in tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, if you go first, you just play the corner strats, and
Yeah,
you either get a tie or you win.
that's pretty much the game. If someone knows the strats, then it's like, okay, yeah, counter, counter, counter. Okay, your turn. Counter, counter, counter. Yeah. It's not like chess, where there's even rules that I had no idea that they existed.
You know what my favorite thing about chess is? The times when players accidentally touch their pieces and then have to make a move with them. Those are the best ones. But as we get into the game, it is Maka for USP then, just having a bit of a strafe through the apartments, not spotting anything out, as Navi Junior are the ones who are going to be pushing in through this banana position. But 6 for a nice opening shot does take down Menezi.
That's a nice quick take of the normally top fragger of Navi Jr. Push in. Cynics finds kills, and now Sixer does have Lambert to back him up with the P2K. Kill comes in. On Carrot dead as well. And there's even a flanker coming to the back of Banana. And that's Maka working his magic there. They're completely stuck inside Banana, and they have to push towards the site. It's going to be Sixer trying to find the heads. Can he pop him? Like it's hot. No. Okay, I can't pronounce that. Pogorelov?
Pogorlov.
Pogger. Pogger. Pogger gets taken down.
Yeah, nice shots from LDLC. They're just finding everything they need to. I'm aware this is set. The game sound is very quiet right now. Just bear with us and we'll get it sorted for you. But you can still see it with your eyeballs. And we have a pause coming through. Sorry. The game is very quiet. We're just looking into it now. We'll get it sorted for you, and hopefully we'll be able to enjoy this game with all of the crisp audio it deserves. But LDLC picking up that first round certainly gives them a nice boost into their own map pick.
Yeah, let's LDLC. Pretty happy about that one. Navi Junior forced on towards an eco, or well, unless they go for full force, but this is probably just going to be the Glock train. Maybe a singular flash being bought out to try and get the advantage against LDLC. Wait, Lambert? What SMG is that? Isn't that the Dan Chan
Yummy.
favorite?
It is an MP7, and I do love it. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I don't think I've seen an MP7 in like 100 games I've casted.
I see it in every of my games I play.
I
It's on
see
my
PP
screen.
Bisons in all of my games, and I don't know why.
Stop buying them then.
But they're so easy. The cheap P90.
Yeah, just Glocks for Navi Junior here. Not really much you can do. Should just be the SMGs farming a bit of cash as Lambert and Sixer. Oh, there's a team kill, so there's at least one less SMG kill for them. That's a strat, isn't it?
Oh,
Just team kill yourselves so they don't get the money.
MP7 money making machine there for Lambert. And yeah, the TK definitely doesn't help, but it is going to be the round win for LDLC with keeping everyone alive, money in the bag, and now we got to buy up with the AKs for Navi Junior. What are their T side strats going to look like? Are we going to get to see some solid performance on their part? That is
I
the
hope so.
question.
I hope so.
Same.
I'd like to see 3 very, very close maps. I mean, yesterday we ended off with Lilmex versus the Offset side. It was Offset who took the win 2-1, but 3 maps where like nobody got or the losing side never got more than like 5 rounds or so. So it was very, very one-sided in every single map, even though it was a 2-1 scoreline.
And now the opening pick for Fear, trying to find a gun upgrade, gets himself the M4A1 for Silent. Lambert's got a lot of cash after that previous round, by the way, 4.7k still lying behind, but LDLC need to be careful right now, getting aggressive towards apps, peeking in. Haji does not take too much damage there, luckily enough. Actually, 0 damage. And they rotated all 4 LDLC players to defend the A-bomb site. The peek comes out. Haji gets a catch and will fall back, making it a 4-on-4 situation. MP7 does get enough control in his favor to get the kill onto Ankaren. Well, Pogger knows that someone was nearby. However, they rotate 3 players back towards the B-bomb site, and this is Monesi running into a stack momentarily. Time is ticking down. 20 seconds left on the clock. Does quickly get a catch. That's Haji down by Cynics. Push comes in, but the jump is going to cost him his life. Rush through the smoke. Lambert, MP7 again, picks up the AK before he falls back. Bomb is down, and time is up. Nothing that Pogger can really do. He throws out the molly so that if he dies, the enemies at least don't get themselves a free molly. And the round is going to be done with LDLC winning their third.
Crucial kill from Hadji there with that FAMAS getting that kill, and a bit of a bonus round for LDLC, all things considered, from that. Obviously, they had the FAMAS, a couple SMGs, able to win it out, and that just bolsters that economy for LDLC just into a new dimension. As you can see, they get a couple upgraded rifles through now as well. They've got Lambert on that AK-47, Maka with an AWP. They still have Chaos on the MP9, which, I mean, is fair enough. You're going to be coming up against NAVI Jr., who have themselves a pretty low buy. They're not really going to be able to get the full weaponry through. They're not going to be able to really get anything at all. But Pogolov actually has an AK-47, bit of a hero AK. Are they going to force off the back of that, or
he saved it the last round, so he's pretty much going to be left to his own devices. Maybe save it another time. But it is going to be Maka on that CT AWP, and Pogger, well, he will have to try and make that hero AK work. They can, of course, play hot potato the moment he loses his life with that AK. The second one picks it up and keeps swapping it around so that, in a sense, everyone has that AK.
sounded like communism?
That was exactly my thought the entire time. I was thinking like, USSR. Put on the good old music. But nonetheless, it is Navi Jr. playing a little bit more slowly, and Poker going for the quick peeks with that AK. Lambert out towards long. They do have a smoke to flush him, well, to at least keep him at bay for the time being, but it's a 4-man stack towards that A-bomb site again, and Navi Jr. need to be careful that they don't walk right into it, but that does seem to be the plan of attack here, and this is all about timing right now for Pogger. Goes for the peek. And Lambert, well, they might have an inkling, but that op is going to hold the line. Maka, the one moment he shoots a shot, the peek wide is going to come through or not. Actually, they don't even expect Lambert. He gets a kill, but the trade from Anker with the P250. In the meantime, Six are aggressing forward. Damage being dealt, not a lot though. Actually, now it's a reasonable amount with Cynics being able to pick up the bomb and an M4 in a 1 versus 2 situation. Gets the bomb plant in. Doesn't have any armor, though. That's a little bit unfortunate, but the Opera is definitely a target that he can take down. The MP9 behind him, though, could be problematic, and he doesn't expect kills to be that close. The round win for LDLC, but 4 kills secured for Navi Jr. Still a very successful round.
And the bomb plant as well. They get it all through in that one. Ooh, we've got some audio now. There we go.
Now I need to turn down my own audio.
Yeah. I tried to turn it up as much as I could on my end, but yeah, it still wasn't quite there. Hopefully that's about right. See? There we go. We should be good with that, I believe. But we do have ourselves a 4-0 scoreline, and Navi Junior getting themselves plenty of weaponry through it there for this next round. That'll be pretty crucial for them. I mean, a Galil for Pogrolov, AKs for the rest of them, and Monezi with the AWP. Should be able to find everything they need to. And look at this. He's already gone aggressive. Hadji doesn't realize it, and is going to get clapped by Fear. Pogrolev, he's got Maka walking it backwards into him. Maka's so fixated on that player in the window room that he's going to get caught from behind. And now Lambert needs to step up to the task. But 2 quick kills from him, switching out to the AK. Going to be able to control the long hauls here. He's actually caught out by Onk here. Lambert, he really wanted to throw that utility down, was trying to get the right timing, but he ends up paying for his life. Now Menezi.
So far, a very strange round. Walking with your back turned. Monezi might not expect it if he goes for the wide peak, but Six is just waiting for it to come through. They line up, drops the bomb as well, and that is Onker in a 1 versus 2 situation. This is pretty problematic for him. Now they also know where he is. Keels hears him running. And time is ticking down. Will he be able to grab it? Is the question, and get the bomb plant in. The moment he runs away, Keels in second mid should finish him on the cross, and that's exactly what he does. LDLC 5-0, but that round was, I mean, Lambert, this is a great double, but then with the molly in hand, going for the peak to then toss the molly. Normally you know, check it if it's safe first with an M4 in your hand, or the AK in that case. And Maka walking backwards down the stairs with the AWP fixated on 1 point, as you said, completely tunnel visioned, not considering the fact that there are 5 terrorists on the map and you have no idea where the other 4 are.
Nice opening from Maka. Could be LDLC racking up rounds at this point. I mean, 5 already on the board for them. Obviously getting a bit fortunate in that previous round, but they hit the shots they need to. Sixer with the M4, going to be positioned over by Shorten. I mean, Navi Junior, they've been pushing these recent rounds very close. It's not been comfortable wins for LDLC. So they don't really have much money built for LDLC. You can see about 2K for most of these players. Maka a little bit lower with that AWP. But Navi Junior, they could very quickly break LDLC's economy. This could be the round to do so, but they're already a man down. That nade doing strong damage to 2 players pushing forward. And then they're just caught in a bit of a grinder here as Monezi. He will find one, but with all of his teammates being caught out, he's the last one alive. Oh, a second kill comes through, but with only 7 HP to his name. He needs to try and get this bomb, get it planted, and deal with Lambert, but on top of the boxes in sight, Lambert is ready, and he's not going to let Monezi get away with murder in that round.
Yeah, that's 6-0 for LDLC against Navi Junior. They try their best, but they just don't find themselves the kills necessary. One player goes nuts on the Navi Junior side, and they immediately get shut down by the rest of LDLC. They're just everywhere. Hard to find those entries into the sites. And now it's going to be LDLC 6-0 is a pretty dominant scoreline on the CT side of Inferno. And Navi Junior hasn't really gone for many aggressive rounds so far. Most of the rounds, they just run down the clock, of course, old Navi style. Though sometimes a little bit of a surprise factor, try and get close range towards that AWP with some MAC-10s, for instance, could really give you an advantage to try and catch LDLC snoozing.
Oof. What a shot from Fear. Lambert barely even saw the guy. That's a rough one.
Oh, Unker found himself also 1, but there's Sixer holding strong. A triple kill already. 2 remaining terrorists left standing. They left the B-bomb site for the time being, though. So they could possibly rotate through, but Navi Jr., they're looking for that A site, and this could be their downfall. Maka even finds Monesi, and it's Cynics in a 1 versus 3. They spot him out. Keels gets the last kill, and that's 7-0. A complete stomp.
Balls coming through. Navi Jr., they'll get themselves another buy through because, I mean, LDLC, again, they're not really able to build up economy. You've got Kios and Maka, yeah, they're at 4K, but look at Six, Sahaji, and Lambert. They have pretty much no extra cash to work with at this point. These rounds from Navi Jr., even with the pistols, they're putting up numbers. 3 players surviving that previous round from LDLC is better than the previous ones where they survived with like 1 or 2 players alive. But, I mean, yeah, 7-0 scoreline, it's all well and good, but this could very quickly be Navi Jr. stringing a few rounds together if they break your economy here. Well, LDLC, they need to find something clean. They need to find something where Navi Jr. just shut out from the round. Because right now, that's not been happening with Cynic finding an opening kill onto Kios. Looks like that's not going to be happening here either. They do have another 2 players in defense of that B-bomb site, and actually a third now rotating over from Speedway. So there's only 1 player towards the A site right now, and I think that's Lambert. Up in the apartments. LDLC really want to muster back control of Banana. I mean, Sanix, he took a lot of damage. Maybe if Maka goes for a shot through the half wall, he could finish him off and get that even 4-4. But now as Navi Jr. try and fall away, or as Navi Jr. don't try and push further forward, LDLC will fall away with 2 players from that B bomb site. But now as Utility starts raining back over, it's just Maka alone, and he calls for them to come back. You can see Hadji, he's racing his way over. He's trying to come support, but Navi Jr. again aren't going to commit off this. They're just wanting to force any players in Banana back from that LDLC side and make themselves a nice stronghold here towards top Banana that they can use to hit towards that B site with.
The clock running down, but again, LDLC know exactly what's going on. A 3-man stack towards the B bomb site. This is their best chance of making this 8-0. Navi Jr., they need to find these entries quickly. Their utility is going to fly out. Is it going to be on point? 25 seconds, and a kill for Maka, making it a 4-on-4. The site push coming in. They find Haji, though, but they don't expect Sixer to be towards second oranges, and he is still jiggling around the site, Bogart. Oh, he gets dropped. The bomb out in the open. 10 seconds left on the clock. Maka pushing the smoke. Will get taken down. Rounds over. Navi Jr. run out of time. And yeah, I mean, there's multiple moments in that round where they could have gone B and they would have gone it quickly. They could have gone so many different things, but they wait down the clock. And at that point, it's just LDLC. They gamble stack the B bomb site and they hold strong. It's Navi Jr. They gotta be faster.
Especially when you have that, I mean, I can understand them slowing down initially, because they obviously get that opening pick courtesy of Cynics, but you wait for a long time. You're waiting for that aggression from LDLC to try and equalize things into a 4-on-4. And when that's not coming, you need to now have an action plan. Very aggressive, Monesi. He's going to get caught out, completely flashbanged. He did try and go for the no-scope that almost seemed like it might be hitting that. But to no avail, and now Navi Jr. down a man already. What can you do here? Maka. One in with the AWP. Oh, needed a shot there. It would have been very nice for them to have that 2-man advantage. Instead, he has to fall away. LDLC, 8 on the board, but again, I mean, they just don't have economy behind them. They need to keep stringing these rounds together or find themselves a clean round.
They need to find something on the Navi Junior side. Yeah, because this is getting a little bit insane how far LDLC are ahead. The smoke comes out. They'll be able to cross in, but Haji finds the kill onto Fear. The op from Maka is there as well, and it's just almost a mow down on Garrett. He finds a kill. But in a 1v4, his positioning is known as well, and that's 9-0. Is this actually going to be a 16-0 by LDLC? This is pretty nutty for the French side.
Well, now I've just said it. It can't possibly be.
I know I wanted to cast this curse so that Navi Junior has a chance. Mind games right
They're
there.
saying you're biased, then. Is that what it is? Okay.
I'm biased towards having close games.
Yeah, I get that. Always enjoy a good brawl. I mean, that was 4 players alive for LDLC now, so they have themselves a bit of economy building behind, which makes Nava Junior's life a little bit more difficult as LDLC stray closer and closer to 10 on the board. And we just deals for the Nava Junior side. Limited availability to try and claim this round, I feel, for the Nava Junior side. Not really much they can be doing here, but maybe they can get something. Who knows? A couple kills would be nice as they push on in. Lambert is here to support his teammate, but how much support does Haji really need? As they just mow everything down. Not a single kill found.
Ooh.
Clean from LDLC. 5 players surviving, and now they have just so much economy that they can fall back on if Nava Junior pick up a round or two.
If they can pick up a round or two, that's a very big if. With this game going on right now, because yeah, this is pretty insane. LDLC also barely taking any damage in that round. All of their players just fragging out of their minds. Lambert, 4.67 KD. Normally, you know, the IGL tends to be slightly less on that fragging notice, as you would expect. Well, as most of the other players, but that's just what IGLs are. This time around, though, he's a different type of in-game leader. He's a fragger, and he's taking names all over the map, doing a ton of work for the side of LDLC. 14 and 3 is the score. Same as Sixer, both 14 and 3 in kills.
That's
Lambert
impressive.
can speak. Oh, how does he find his elbow there? Oh, the bomb dropped as well towards short. Bogger finds at least one. But Haji rotated back, spots him out. And the rest of the CTs chime in for the Navi Junior Murder Squad. LDLC call a timeout? Okay. Interesting. They don't want to lose track of their 16-0.
11. There's 4 rounds left to play for in this first half, and Nava Junior are really going to need all of them at this rate. I mean, I said that LDLC should be able to take this first map. I didn't think it would be like this. Utility coming through, and oh my god, just rain down the destruction on those Navi Junior players. Chaos finishes up 2 with that AK-47. Fear's been tagged down. Onke's been tagged down. Pistol's trying to find something. Onke will at least find 1 kill. Oh, a second as well. And be careful, LDLC. Don't let Navi Junior get under your skin here. But the utility is strong, and Maka holds them down. So 12 now for the LDLC side. They just keep on racking them up.
I'm trying to find something for now, but yeah, no. This first map, we can just forget about it. Forget about it. Head on over towards Strain momentarily, which is going to be Navi Junior's map pick, and of course they've played it 6 times, 100% win rate on it. So, that should be a little bit more confident on that map, hopefully. Ankar does start off with a kill onto Sixer, looking for a quick push towards Banana, something they haven't done too much. Kills, takes him down with that AWP, and the push immediately stops, and they're all going to fall back on the Navi Junior side.
Eos with the up. Not going to have anybody approaching him for now. Instead, it's towards the apartments, where as the smoke fades, Pogrolov is able to catch Haji leading his little hideout there. Takes him down. Now the hit coming through. Can the CTs hold strong? There's only 2 of them. Maka gets 1, but his teammate Lambert is not able to stand up to the task. As NAVI Junior, they'll finally get themselves in towards the bomb site in what feels like forever for them on this T side. And a 4-on-2, sure, there's no way this round slips away from them, but it is going to be a 2-man or retake. And Cynix, oh man, 2 very clean kills come through for him, and that's just what the doctor ordered for NAVI Junior. Finally, 1 on the board, at least to deny a 16-0, but with only 2 more rounds to play for, you have to secure both of them if you're NAVI Junior. Otherwise, there's just no chance. I mean, I can see that easy spray as well as Spawn, but for Menezzi, this is far from easy right now.
Even if they win those 2 rounds, you need to win the pistol and then like a ton in a row. Hope that LDLC will all of a sudden, all their mouses run out of juice, their headsets as well, and their house is on fire. Because right
I
now,
won't go
they
that
need
far.
a miracle. Well, that would distract LDLC at least. Okay, their cat's on fire then.
Well, the cat! That's even worse!
Well, to be fair, if the house is on fire, the cat's probably also on fire. So
No, the cat will run away.
True, the cat's probably already the cat's probably the one that started the fire. Monsters.
Jesus, you have a weird hate for cats, Jesus. As now,
I landed in a hospital in the past because of a cat.
I don't want to ask.
I just got scratched and got blood poisoning.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not so remarkable. I didn't get punched in the face by a cat. Maka misses the shot, but Haji saves his teammate's life there. And the man advantage back for LDLC. Kills rushing through Banana, taken down by Monesi. And Anker on the big boy flank here. Okay, this could be everything they need. Don't really expect anyone to turn around. Okay. Oh, I got a little bit scared that Lambert would be getting himself into arches. Maka doesn't expect to play towards Boiler, and they're not necessarily checking their angles this round, but it does mean that NAVI Junior finally have themselves another chance to get a 2nd round on the board, and consecutively as well.
Dealing with Haji. Crucial kill there for LDLC, or for NAVI Junior rather. Does pretty much guarantee the round for the CIS side, as they do get a 2nd, potentially a 3rd to come through now, as the LDLC side reaching the end of their economy. This would usually be where you take a bit of a minimal buy, like cash to rebuild up for a buy next round, but last round of the half, they'll go all in. No point saving the cash, it all gets reset when you switch over to that 2nd half. And you can see an MP9 for Haji and Maka. A few Deagles is all they have to work with, so NAVI Junior should surely be able to find 3 from this one. I'd be very surprised if they were able to steal this one away, LDLC, and find 13 themselves, as right now, both those MP9s are going to be pushing out of the apartment. Pogolov goes 1 for 1. Haji's just going to back away, doesn't want to try and go and recover that AK-47. Knows it's most likely a death sentence for him.
Which we've seen a lot of yesterday, where players were like, oh, pick up the gun, and then poof, headshot, dead. A lot of these guns being used as pretty much live bait to angle in these opponents. Right now, 4-on-4 situation, and soon as a minute left on the clock. They're actually rotating away from that A bomb site and stacking towards B. Haji towards A long, but it does look like they are heading, for the time being, back to defend the A bomb site. In the meantime, Banana aggressively peeking through the flash, blinds the terrorist completely, but I think Haji got flashed himself. Anker actually gets Haji rushing forward to try and take down Sixer, who tags Anker down, finds the kill there. Lambert on site with the Deagle will find another one, and Keels is running through with the Deagle in hand against Fear 1v1, but Fear finds the head first, even though he drops very, very close to death. It is going to be the round win for NAVI Junior. They win 3 rounds consecutively, but you need a lot more to win this first map.
Yeah, and NAVI Junior as well generally do better on the T side, Son of Inferno, than you do on the CT side, so could very well be seeing ourselves mooching over to a 16-5 or so, possibly. For the LDLC side, I don't think NAVI Junior are going to be able to put much up here. If they find the pistol round, that'd be nice. It'd be a little bit of extra spice for this game, but honestly, even with a pistol round, it's going to be such a hard comeback to try and find on this NAVI Junior side, and we have all three of these slots filled up by the LDLC players. Lambert, 18 kills for him, leading the way on the server.
Well, let's see. Navi Junior with the pistol. Can they win this one in their favor? First one went to the LDLC side. Right now, Keel's Raid Boss with the P250 and body armor. They do have 2 smokes and 2 flashes as well on the T side. They have, luckily enough, that coveted kit for Navi Junior. And Jiggle Peak. Cynics spots. Wait, what? You already got tagged and go for the repeak at that point? That's questionable. But does still stay alive. The B-bomb site in the meantime is lost. They're going to recover the bomb and get themselves a free plant. Navi Junior not even budging away from that A-bomb site. Cynics towards construction versus Keels. On care finds Haji. Cynics actually finds another one as well. And this might just be doable right now with these LDLC players falling to Navi Junior.
Yeah, Lambert's position here, if he doesn't get sniffed out, would net himself at least 1 kill. There we go. First one found, and now the need to try and clear him out. But look at LDLC, they're pushing to try and find Cynix, but he's only got 4 HP, finds another kill, and that is the death sentence for LDLC in this round, as Macca's left alone, a 1 versus 3. Navi Junior did not really wanting to give him any fights here, but as they do take it, it's Ornke nailing the head. So there you go, Navi Junior, they find a 4th. The pistol round comes through. Well, LDLC will have to take a moment longer before they can find at 13 on their board.
That was a weird one. Well, let's see. Will they be able to find themselves the consecutive round here, or is this Haji with the Galil going to be able to find himself the kills instead? Scout from Monazi, playing a 2-man A long hold. And it looks like they're going to pop flash through, jumping around the corner, out towards a long. There's the first, turning around. Onkara does find himself a kill, but actually, with the team kill coming through, makes that sort of kind of 2 kills. And it is going to be a 3-on-3 situation ensuing. Bugger stuck in Big Bit, needs help quickly. Overwhelmed by the terrorist LDLC. They managed to get the bomb planted, and it's going to be a 2-on-3 retake. MP9 tag down to 10 HP. Fear needs to be careful as well. Picks up the scouts, going to bail out, and Navi Junior going to save. So LDLC, their force up, it comes out successfully, and they even managed to scrounge up the M4 to save.
That is horrible for Navi Junior now. That's horrible from Kios not checking the angle on the right there, but yeah, I mean, LDLC finding 13. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Navi Junior's sort of route back into this game has been closed shut almost immediately. And as he caught out trying to escape, probably should have just tried to get towards Arch. But either way, it shoulda, woulda, coulda. Doesn't matter anymore. But what you do in these next rounds, chicken dead. That's what Onke has done. Killed the chicken. Heartless.
That's the only heartbreaking thing. Now we actually see, like, better looking chickens. And now you can almost see the tear in their face once you pull out the knife right next to a chicken.
Phoenix.
Flash comes through. Nice catch. Lambert completely blind there. And Keel's taking a big HE nade as well. So, Navi Jr. early advantage in their favor. LDLC, they do have an AK to work with as well, and in general, just better weaponry. Will Navi Jr. be able to hold on? There's no kit on the CT side, but close range against pistols, still very dangerous. The CZ could shred you apart in just 2 bullets.
Eagle could pick you off with just 1 bullet. As a LDLC looking for an opening kill. They have been able to find Orn Kier. Hadji getting caught out there. Or Hadji catching him out, I should say.
Time is ticking down. LDLC need to start their execute quick before they pull a Navi. And it's Maka finding Pogger with the other one's also dead. So the A-bomb side's empty, and LDLC will be able to get themselves the bomb plant.
Just getting a little bit of lag on my feed. Hopefully it'll just sort itself out. As yeah, apologies for that. Let me just see if I can sort something quickly for you. But yeah, round done. LDLC finding 14 off the back of this. Navi, they will save an M4 for Cynex and a Deagle for Fear, but anything more than that is going to be hard to come by.
And that gets 14-4 scoreline. That's, all things considered, not too shabby for LDLC. Yep, there's the black chicken dead. Actually, I haven't really paid attention to the chicken color. I mainly saw the white one.
There's a brown one, black one, I think. The white one, obviously. Yeah, I think there's actually 2 black ones, or a black one and then a black and white one.
Oh. Okay. Ebony and ivory chicken.
Bit of diversity in the chickens now, as well. This feels like the game is done at this point. LDLC already on to 14, probably 15 with that kill coming through the Soul Rifle for Navi Jr. taken out of the equation, and it actually leaves just a few USPs, a Deagle for Fear. That does find a kill onto Sixer, and that's a gun they can collect into all double mid as well. So, I mean, that would be a nice save into next round if they don't want to go for this. Obviously, Fear with just 2 HP as well. Not really the best.
And yeah, that's just 2 USPs, a Deagle, a FAMAS. Well, you don't really have to save the USPs. Maybe you can find something if they tried to save in towards Banana. But yeah, 15-4 Navi Jr. They're just hoping that train's going to be a completely different story. We saw it yesterday, though. You know, 3 maps in a row that would just stomp. So it's still completely open for Navi Jr. The train performance is pretty good. I mean, they did take down, for instance, Skade on train. And well, we all know that Skade is definitely a team that you should not take too lightly. I mean, they took down DBL Pony, Skade, Izako, Boar, Sangle, all on train previously in well, not all in the last month, but a month and a half ago between that period. So they can.
Please tell me you didn't just say DBL Pony.
Yeah,
double
DBL
pony.
Is it double pony? Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's double
DBL
pony, isn't it?
Oh, it's literally is D and a B and
yeah,
an
but
L.
I'm pretty sure you say it's double pony. Am I not
oh,
right in
then
that?
double pony.
Yeah,
I
think so.
Probably,
unless I'm catastrophically wrong on that one, but yeah, I always thought it was double pony.
DBL.
Oh. Well, maybe if there's anyone French in the chat, they can enlighten us. But right now,
Oh, they do have in the logo a double pony.
Yeah. And Ezzy has a kill. Onto Kios. Nice start to the round for Navi Jr. as they Just gonna really be playing for pride at this point because not really much more you can do when you're down 15-4. If they can even find anything else, that would be great for them. But Onke caught out, not expecting Maka to be that close, I don't think. Wings out with the flashbang from Menezi. Does nothing to Maka. He was already took towards the arch, and Pogorelev taking a bit of damage from the Molotov. Needs to be careful. He's down to less than half HP as well. And this A site is being surrounded. Nobody's moving from NAVI Jr. yet on that B side of things there. Waiting to see if it's really going to be this A hit, and it really does look like it because LDLC, they are staged and poised, ready to go. Maka. Nice first kill, and they're trying to stay alive on the site, but you just can't get anything more than there. There's just too many angles to be watching for, as it's now up to Fear and Sinex hoping to retake this A bomb site, but LDLC are going to lock this one down, I'm sure of it. Haji towards Pit, going to be a bit of a first contact for those two players coming in through short. Flashbang not going to connect, and yeah, there's a first kill. Now just Fear, and he can't do anything more. It's LDLC for 16. And they take map 1 here very, very emphatically as well over NAVI Jr.
Yeah, pretty heavy stomp right there for LDLC. NAVI Jr. not really being able to show what they've got. And hopefully that will be a completely different story in the second map, which is going to be their own map pick of Train. 100% win rate is what they're trying to defend here. And we'll be back for game number 2 after a short break.